Beta exercise 3.02 question 9 reads, Monica spends 7 hours a day at school and sleeps for 8 hours a day. What fraction of the day does Monica spend at school? And explain why this fraction cannot be simplified. So the first thing we've got to say is, well, how many hours are there in a day? Well, there are in fact 24 hours in a day. And Monica spends at school is 7 hours at school. So 7 over 24, 7 out of 24 is the amount of hours, or the fraction rather, is a fraction of the day she spends at school. Now, why can't this be simplified? Well, it can't be simplified because there is nothing common, there is no common factor, there is no common number between 7 and 24. If I wrote the factors out of 7, 7 are going to be 1 times 7, and 24 is going to be 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. And if I look at these, apart from 1, there is nothing common here and here. So I can't divide this by anything other than 1. If I divide it by 1, I still get 7 over 24. So that is why it cannot be simplified. There is no common factor. There's nothing common which I can divide 7 by and 24 by. So this is the fraction in its simplest form. B says, write the fraction of the day Monica spends sleeping in its simplest form. Well, again, out of a day, there's 24 hours in a day, but we're told that Monica sleeps for 8 hours a day. Now, in this case, we're in luck, because if we look at 8, and we look at common factors of 24 and 8, well, we've got the factors of 24, and if I was to find factors of 8, in fact, I'll write it alongside it. 8 is going to be 1 times 8, 2 times 4, and that's my lot. But now, if we look, is there any thing common to 24 and 8? Oh, there is. In fact, the highest common factor is 8. So I could just go ahead, so we'll call that the HCF, the highest common factor. So now I can divide both of these by 8. If I divide 8 by the highest common factor, well, 8 divided by 8 is 1. So in fact, I'll just write it here. 8 is going to be 1, and the 24 becomes, well, if I divide 24 by 8, I get 3, because 8 goes into 24 3 times. So the answer is going to be 1/3. So the fraction of the day that Monica spends sleeping is 1/3 of the day.